Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL STAR. Within few hours, FPL will launch. So now I am gonna discuss about my deadline lock team for Game Week 1. Before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel for FPL content throughout the season. Now let's start. In goalkeeping option, I am totally locked with John Stone in starting 11 and my substitute goalkeeper is Matt Turner, and now Matt Turner is categorized as a Nottingham Forest goalkeeper, and I am totally convinced with these two goalkeeper because John Stone has a very good run of fixer, and also if you look at John Stone performance, his performance is very good. He can makes a lot of save, and also when Crystal Palace maintain clean sheet, he will give me bonus point, and that's why John Stone is there. And also Crystal Palace defense looks solid. I discussed this about in team selection video. Now move on to my defense, and if you look at my defense, Stupinian Luke Shaw is in my deadline team. They are in my team selection also because I am totally convinced with Stupinian and Luke Shaw. Stupinian is a very good attacking left back for Brighton, and on the other hand, Luke Shaw is also a attacking left back for Manchester United, and he has a bonus point magnet. And in the bench, I have Chilwell, and if you look at Chilwell performance, he is playing advanced than Reed James, and that's why I'm gonna go with Chilwell. But he's in the bench because he has got Liverpool home, a very hard fixer, and coverage I think is the best 4 million defender, and I think he will be in my team in game week 4 as a backup option because game week 4 some of my defender has got hard fixer. The only change I made in the defender option is I sell Udogi and go for White. I sell Udogi because when I look at the Serie A Udogi's performance, he scored 3 goals and 4 assists, but he was playing in the left wing back position. But in Postecoglou's new system, Udogi will play in the left back position, so I don't think his performance will repeat here, and that's why I sell Udogi. And selling Udogi, I go for White because I think White poses more attacking threat than Saliba or Gabriel, though White is 0.5 million more valuable than Saliba and Gabriel, but I think as I will play White in every week, so this 0.5 million is totally justified. And also other thing about that, in preseason I saw that White is totally nailed for Arsenal. He is playing in the right back, and the new signing of Arsenal team by playing the left back and or center back. So I don't think he will give minute risk to White. There is Tomiyasu also, but I don't think he is a better option than White in right back position. So White will start most of the game until I think the Champions League match for Arsenal begin, and that's why I'm gonna go with White because of his attacking threat better than I think Gabriel and Saliba. Now move on to my midfield option, and my midfield 5 option, the 3 player is here remaining is Rashford, Martinelli and Eze. They are in my team selection video, and this time I also continue with these 3 because Rashford is very attacking, and he's sometimes playing as a center forward option. On the other hand, Martinelli, as Gabriel is injured, so I think Martinelli minutes looks to be more secure, and he is in the first choice left wing player for Arsenal. And Eze in preseason he is playing well, and he's the talisman for Crystal Palace and also the penalty taker, and Crystal Palace attackingly looking good in preseason, and also in the last part of the last season they are playing well. The only 2 change I made in the midfield option is selling Salah for Saka and selling Mitoma for Bruno Fernandes. As I am selling Salah for Saka, I got 4 million extra, and I use 2 million here in Bruno Fernandes because as now Kane likely move on to Bayern Munich, so I think now there is only one premium option, Salah. So if I can go without him, then I can use my budget elsewhere and this team will looks better. I like Kane a lot, and that's why Salah is in my team, because if Kane stays, I can move easily to Salah to Kane. But at present, as Kane looks to be a Bayern Munich player, so that's why I'm not going with Salah, and that's why I'm going to sell Salah for Saka. And this is a major change because of the transfer speculation. And if you look at the Saka, I think Saka is a very exciting player to watch in right wing position. He's totally nailed for Arsenal, and Arsenal first three fixture looks so good that I cannot ignore Saka. The other player I brought is Bruno Fernandes, and if you look at Bruno Fernandes, he's playing in the attacking midfield position for Manchester United. Though Manchester United didn't score a lot of goal recently, but I still back Bruno Fernandes here over Mitoma because Brighton sign a lot of players, so there might be rotation for Mitoma, and that's why I'm going for Fernandes. And Fernandes is also the Manchester United penalty taker, and if Manchester United started to scoring goal, then I think Fernandes will get some bonus point because his BPS is so high. Now move on to my forward option, and in forward option I have Haaland and Wisa in my team. But most important thing is that in last team selection video, Wisa was in my starting 11 and his fixture is Tottenham home, but now he is in the bench because I think playing Pedro against Luton is a good thing, and Wisa has got Tottenham home, so that's why I'm gonna go with Joe Pedro. And other thing about Joe Pedro is that if I move on to Watkins selling Wisa and Pedro, these things I have got one forward, but as now I have got two forward, I can rotate these two and use this 0.5 million in other position. So that's why I am going with Joe Pedro. And now move on to the captaincy choice for my team, and it's Erling Haaland. It's an obvious one, and the one thing about this team is that I selling Mitoma and going for Joe Pedro because Mitoma playing in the left wing, but Joe Pedro will playing in the number 10 position. And when some minutes, I think he will play as a center forward option. When I think Ferguson and Wilbeck will not be in the field, then I think Joe Pedro will play as a striker. So he's a good player, and in Brighton, I think he's a penalty taker because in preseason match he take penalty over Pascal Gross, and that's why I'm go with Joe Pedro here. And this is my team, and it's need 100 million, and I think I'm totally convinced with my team. Unless any injury news or big transfer news, I will continue with this team. And that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please like this video, and if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel for FPL content throughout the season, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Good luck.